Hey everyone, I'm Case Aiken. Now, even though there's been a bit of a gap, I'm going to ask everyone here, do you remember when I said that Superman was such a prototype for the genre that heroic versions of other concepts were typically coded as a Superman analog for simplicity's sake? Bugs Bunny did a very on-the-nose version, Super Rabbit.
And we all know Bugs, right? The Warner Brothers mascot, lead character in the Looney Tunes series. Nah, what's up, Doc? Should have made that turn to Albuquerque and all that. Our standard puckish creature of the woods, who has ascended to superstardom.
Super Rabbit was actually a very early cartoon, as evidenced by Bugs being off-model from what he'd become. It was only like the 16th appearance of the character. Anyway, in the cartoon, Bugs is giving special carrots that gave him temporary superpowers when eaten. He dons a costume and becomes a superhero. Now, for a long time I assumed that it was because this was a Warner property, but the merger between Warner's and DC had not occurred yet. Regardless, the cartoon had a lot of leeway to be closer to the base Superman than, frankly, a lot of other parodies. For example, his catchphrase was,
"Look, up there in the sky! It's a boid!" "Nah, it ain't a boid, it's a dive-bommah."
"No, it's Super Rabbit."
It was an early spoof on the concept and very fun, though Superman wasn't that defined yet himself. Eventually, Super Rabbit ran afoul of some criminals. At first he prospered, but his powers ran out and they actually got a hold of his carrots. He escaped by dressing as a serviceman, and this being World War II era, they respected him too much to attack him. And you know what? Funnily enough, this actually led Bugs to officially be named a private in the US Marine Corps, because the public ate that shit up in the World War II days. Since then, Bugs has been associated with Superman various times over the years. And of course, as we've established, the big one for me was the 90s. It was I think McDonald's tie-in? Anyway, all the Looney Tunes characters were matched up with DC heroes. It was a cute click-together toy gimmick, but I mean, they were fun, right? Like, they were fun. It's fun, and it's still fun that the characters have such a strong connection that persists over the years.
There have been appearances of Super Rabbit since then, usually presenting a much more heroic form to the character than the typical Bugs, because you know what? Ain't he a stinker?
Bugs is, after all, the flagship of the Looney Tunes characters. He's the linchpin that holds the group together. And on that note, let's talk about another linchpin. However, while in this case the character would live to fight another day, he might be a bit outclassed in terms of who that fight is with. But until that conversation, stay super, man. Hey everyone, this is Case talking as editor right now. I really appreciate you all sticking with the series even though my own schedule has gotten to be a giant nightmare because, again, not exactly a newborn baby anymore, but baby. I have a baby. I love her. She's great. But at the same time, it makes it very difficult to actually record stuff. Anyway, you should check out all the stuff that we've got going on over at certainpov.com. We have a ton of great shows. Many of them are doing amazing things right now, and many of them are doing amazing things in spite of the SAG strike, which is still going on as of this recording. It's just a lot of people with a lot of talent doing the best work I could imagine. And you should check everyone out because, like I said, it's amazing. And I am so blessed to work with such amazing people. Anyway, aside from that, have